Did you know this? The Zeigarnik effect is a psychological concept that explains the tendency to remember unfinished or interrupted tasks better than completed tasks. It is named after the Russian psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik, who conducted an initial study on this phenomenon in the 1920s. Let's break it down into more detail. The Zeigarnik effect was first observed in a restaurant in Berlin. Zeigarnik noticed that waiters could remember complex orders that had not been fulfilled yet, but once the order was completed and served, they quickly forgot the details. Intrigued by this observation, she conducted a study where participants were asked to perform several tasks, some of which were intentionally interrupted. She found that participants remembered the interrupted tasks 90% better than the completed ones. This happens because the human brain cannot process all information it receives, so it picks and chooses what to focus on. The underlying theory is that unfinished tasks create cognitive tension, a form of mental discomfort, due to the human need for task completion and cognitive closure. This tension keeps the task at the forefront of memory and makes it more readily recallable. Once the task is completed, the tension is released, and the details of the task may become less accessible in our memory. The Zeigarnik effect has a number of practical applications in various fields. Productivity and time management. The Zeigarnik effect suggests that starting a task, no matter how big or small, can lead to persistent and intrusive thoughts about the task until it's completed. This is why techniques like the 2-minute rule, if a task takes 2 minutes or less, do it now, or the Pomodoro technique, work for a set amount of time, take a short break, repeat, can be effective. Once a task is started, your brain will want to finish it. Advertising and media. Ever wonder why TV shows often end episodes on a cliffhanger? They're leveraging the Zeigarnik effect. By leaving a story incomplete, viewers are more likely to remember the episode and tune in next time to get closure. Education and learning. In learning environments, instructors can use the Zeigarnik effect to improve retention by breaking up lessons or study sessions with breaks or changing topics, creating a sense of incompleteness. Understanding the Zeigarnik effect can help individuals optimize their productivity and focus by encouraging them to start tasks they might otherwise put off. It also can be a powerful tool for educators and advertisers to improve retention and engagement. However, it's worth noting that while the Zeigarnik effect can be helpful, it's important to manage its effects carefully, as the tension created by too many incomplete tasks can lead to stress and overwhelm. Groupthink is a term that was first coined by social psychologist Irving Janis in 1972. It's a complex psychological phenomenon that can affect the decision-making process within a group, leading to less optimal or even disastrous results. This happens when the group members prioritize unanimity and cohesiveness over critical analysis, rational decision-making, and evaluation of alternative viewpoints. Groupthink typically emerges within a group when its members share strong bonds, work closely together, or feel a strong need for conformity and harmony. This phenomenon can significantly impact the decision-making process because it can suppress individual creativity, diverse perspectives, and independent thinking. In essence, the desire to maintain unity and avoid conflict stifles critical thinking and evaluation of alternative viewpoints. The common symptoms of groupthink include illusion of invulnerability. Group members believe they are immune to making mistakes. This overconfidence leads them to take significant risks and overlook potential warning signs. Collective rationalization. Group members tend to downplay negative feedback or warnings. They also ignore or justify the objections that might challenge their assumptions and beliefs. Belief in inherent morality. The members often believe in the moral correctness of their group and its decisions, which can lead them to overlook the ethical or moral consequences of their decisions. Stereotyped views of outgroups. They hold negative or stereotypical views of those who oppose or challenge the group's decisions. Such groups or individuals are seen as outsiders, enemies, or inferior. Direct pressure on dissenters. Those who disagree with the group's consensus are often pressured into conformity. Their views are dismissed, and they may even be ostracized or excluded. Self-censorship. Some group members may have doubts or alternative ideas, but they don't voice them for fear of disrupting the harmony of the group. Illusion of unanimity. Silence from certain members is interpreted as agreement, fostering a false sense of unanimity within the group. Mind guards. Some members of the group act as mind guards, protecting the group from dissenting viewpoints and negative information. Groupthink can lead to poor decision-making outcomes because it hampers thorough analysis, stifles creativity, and discourages the expression of differing viewpoints. This can result in the implementation of ill-conceived plans or overlook of better solutions. To mitigate the effects of groupthink, it's essential to foster an environment that encourages critical thinking and values diverse viewpoints. Some practical strategies include assigning a devil's advocate to challenge the group's thinking, encouraging open expression of doubts and concerns, and seeking input from outside experts or sources. It's also beneficial to split a large group into smaller, independent groups and promote an open dialogue between them. Thank you for watching.